All right, play number 4 here, series number 6, guys. He goes into a heavy set. He has the ball at his 41, 4:22 left, and 1st and 10 after the big play he just got. So he goes into his 2 tight end set, 2 receiver set. I'm in a dollar here. I didn't get my play call in time, so it automatically puts me in the dollar. So I don't remember if I think I just got this right off the bat. It was with the man 2 out of the dollar. So basically, as you can see, I have my 3 linemen going here, and then I have a linebacker blitzing to add a 4th. His play here is fairly simple. He's running the outside, or the Atlanta zone weak, which is one of the plays I like to run a lot. It's zone blocking. So he's going to get a combo block here, a reach block right there, more than likely, reach here, maybe a combo, and they'll work next level. And then same thing with this one. One of these guys will attack him. So you get something like that, and then reach. So then he can make the read whether he wants to cut up inside if he sees any kind of good movement, lateral movement, or break it to the outside here. Now, like I've said before many a time on the zone, it's all about the movement. They want to create some sort of lateral movement or forward push. If I get good penetration, that really should kill the play. But, you know, obviously that's not what the line wants to happen here. So we'll go ahead and run through this and see what happens and discuss. So, boom. He gets everybody blocked pretty well here, but they leave this backer free. And my guy isn't able to get there. As you can see, I just miss. And maybe I should have usered over to him to finish off that play. But I decided, okay, let him make the play if he can make it. And I'll just get over the top here. I want to sprint this guy all the way across to make sure I can get over the top. And it didn't matter either way because I miss it too. I leave my feet way too early. Really, guys, if you're playing football and you're playing in real life, you never leave your feet. Even when you're making a tackle, you know, you drive through, you keep running through until you can make contact and drive through them with your feet. You never leave your feet, though. As you can see, I do end up getting a good force there from my safety, but obviously that's after a 7-yard gain. So, grade-wise, I get a 0 for doing my job and a 0 for play success. There was no big play there, so it is a 0 overall, no -1 or anything like that. So what else could I have done? Well, I could have just not left my feet, kept sprinting to the side, and then finally make the tackle. Really, I think I got a little over anxious. I thought I was in range, and I jumped a little too soon there, as you can see. So it's really just me not doing my job. That or user this guy once I see that he's clear, and then try to make the tackle there. But I wanted to keep him as a safety valve, basically, because I thought, okay, well, that's Sean Lee. He's a good athlete. I can let him play on his own, and then I can help out over the top just in case he doesn't make it. And I just didn't do my part of the job there. All right, play number 5, series number 6 here, guys. He has a 2nd and 3 after that 7-yard run, ball on the 34-yard line, 7-7. 4:08 left in the 3rd quarter. Looking at what he's doing here, he went no huddle, so he's staying in the same formation he was in last time, the big set of the single back. He's running a play-action pass, basically to complement the play that he just ran, that little zone play. So basically, he's getting a play fake here, and it is a boot action at least. And here he's getting a fade, and then a bench route or a corner. Backside's getting the cross, and his back here is actually going to run the play fake, and then looks like he's going to try to wheel up. His tight end to this side of the field, his U tight end, is going to stay in the block. Myself, as you guys can see, I'm still in the dollar because it was a no huddle, and I decided audible, so I go to a blitz here. I wanted to get a little aggressive to see if that would help out. So now I'm sending everybody. I have nobody to cover him. So really I'm hoping to get the sack or get good pressure on that quarterback before he can throw that ball to this guy, and at the very least force a bad throw. Hopefully my guys can make some coverage here. So let's go ahead and watch and see what happens, and then we'll discuss. So as you can see there, we get pretty decent jams off the ball. This guy's starting to come free a little bit. I'm settling right here on the tight end. Now he doesn't roll out, which is smart because this guy's coming. And as you can see, he was getting ready to throw the ball, but he didn't have time because he closed fast. Now, the reason he gets there so fast, he's a defensive back. That's Morris Claiborne. So obviously defensive backs are going to get there a little faster than backers or linemen. So he's able to cover that ground, make the play, and help me out a lot there. So in this case here, grade-wise, I get a 1 for success. I get a 1 for doing my job, and then I get the 1 for the big play off the sack. So yeah, great job. Great play for me in this case. Is there anything else that he could have done better? Really, the only thing he could have done is get rid of the ball now to him. And it would have had to been quick, because he had to get himself turned around and set right here. He's actually set, so yeah, now he can throw that ball or throw this one, because you can see how far inside I am. So those are the two things he really could have done, or if he wants to attack that right now, the deep route, because he had just beaten the bump. But those are the things he could have done, and he held it about a second too long. You can see right there making his decision. And yeah, he had guys open, but like I said, we got there first before he was able to get that ball off.